Hello everyone, today we're going to drive over a mountain using FSD 12.5.4.1. Just waiting on cars, going very slowly. Can't wait for the version of FSD that can reverse and unpark, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to activate it as soon as it is ready. Alright, we have a steering wheel, so let's go. Wait a second. Also, the map data is bad, so I may have to disengage here because you can't take a right where it wants to turn right in. Yeah, that's there's not. I don't think there's a turnout. Okay, didn't even try. Perfect. I'm glad I don't have to disengage there. Giant hole and another. Stop here. Better camera mount because this one is really shaky. It's just a single suction cup top arm. Definitely shakes a lot. I'm hoping the driver monitoring will stay active for the entire trip. I'm not going to be holding my phone or a cup, so we'll see. Times where it phantom brakes pretty rapidly for something like a shadow of a power line pole, but it doesn't happen commonly. It's maybe 2 or 3 times. And we're currently going 1 mile under the speed limit. Be the flow of traffic, no one's passing us, so speed it up just a little bit. Hoping we can find some construction or something, some abnormal traffic situation to see how it goes through. School zone, but school is not starting right now, so giant piece of cardboard and the reaction was good. Kind of wiggled like it was going to go around it for a moment. obviously slow down if there's a car in front of you going through a school zone, but it does not slow down as the lead car in a school zone. So that's, I'm not sure why that hasn't been added yet, but it seems very important to get that part taken care of. Nice smooth turn. Got over into the other lane, but there's no car there, so it doesn't hurt, I guess. Up just a little bit. Right. Okay, there it is. This is the moment where I would turn, and it did that immediately. So it's always good to see when a navigation plan is executed early, because there's just no reason to wait last minute to turn. We are going over a mountain pass type road, so it's very windy, very hilly. It's a fun drive. Some traffic coming from the left, need to wait for, and should be able to go after this white car, and there we go. Easy enough. Speed limit, I believe for the whole mountain is 40, but that would be really slow to go. I don't think anyone else would do 40 over this. Up a little bit so we can maintain traffic flow. accelerator to make it go faster right now. Because going 40 on this road would be unsafe. Riding the right side for some reason. Really no reason to be that far over. See, we're going a little slower than most would go, because like I said, no one would go 40 through here. Everyone's in a hurry to cross the mountain. Alright, so we have a right turn in half a mile. I believe it is before the red line. First turn, at the second, so we did get over a little early. Better early than late, I suppose. Alright, we have no traffic. Turning left in almost a mile, and never mind, we're not getting over early. Changed its mind. Now we're getting over. The earliest turn or lane changes that I've seen to prepare for a turn, which is cool with me. And I'm going to speed it up because we're going under the speed limit once again. We have a left turn in about half a mile. Turning into a fairly small parking lot. I'm hoping to be able to disengage FSD and then choose a spot without having to back in, because they are so close to piecing together my FSD and the parking. I feel like it could be done today, it just doesn't do it yet for whatever reason. Alright, so we need to get over because we got to miss our turn. This is based on the nav data. So the maps messed us up. I was trying to turn into the facility there. You definitely can't go this way, so we end the trip. And we're still turning left, so that's interesting. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to disengage because that's a dead end. So we did park because of listening to the map data. So I'm just going to go through this little neighborhood. That's a shame because it would have been a perfect drive. I'm not sure why on the map showed that, because I'll show you in a second. But there's not a road there, so it was drawing a blue line where there isn't a road. Where we came, it looks like there's not really a spot on the map for this, but this was my intended destination. And it's also not showing parking spots, possibly because there aren't lines there. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to select a spot. We're just going to pretend that we turned into the right spot and then parked. Can get into the parking lot, it can park itself. All they need to do is connect that and not have you have to disengage and then choose a spot. Sometimes it's probably going to adjust here. That's not it's adjusting. I've had FSD attempt to park sometimes. It doesn't line it up perfectly like this. It does at least try, which is really cool. Alright, well, we made it here. Technically intervened because of the map data, but if you can see on the map here, it tried to come in through the neighborhood and drive through this field. I'm not sure why. This is a new facility, so I guess the maps haven't been updated, but I'm not sure why it would try to make its own road knowing there's a dead end there. Overall, successful drive. I didn't need to touch the steering wheel, so that was really cool.